to 25, and so a little bit of momentum now on the favor.
Off the Johnson miss, here comes Conwell. Cardinals have not hit from the field in about 3 minutes. Brown had the last miss. Here's Conwell. Don't get...
For the Cards, who've got the basketball and have been in firm control.
Neely.
Yeah, that's a forced shot there, but he got his own rebound, kicks it.
Both he and Wilkerson do not discriminate on the distance of their threes. Hey, I wish I had that freedom.
Went for 22 and 14 in the game earlier this year. Now it's Woolley, kick it out. Conwell, feet set. That's what happened.
But who are going to be that 6 through 9 that help them win a championship?
Conwell will fire and got it.
Conwell's got the rebound. Michael Brown in the backcourt. Conwell, sharp.
Conwell lets it fly.
Explain, that level of competition versus where he is now, how that stacks up.
And able to maneuver around for the bucket.
Conwell way downtown. Yeah.
Justin Pippen's been a big addition, leading their team in many categories.
It's Conwell.
Conwell has not scored here in the second half, but it's been the Michael Brown Jr. and Sananda Fu story.
We all understand now that in college basketball, and honestly college football as well, the older you are, normally the better you're going to be. This is a Panthers team that 5 of their...
Look at Brown. Great ball movement.
Shot that Davis is able to get to go.
Conwell misfires on the three. Frew gives Louisville a second chance. Hadley, Conwell again. Game, has he?
Nope. 6 for 6, 14 points.
Pointed to Conwell or Hadley.
6 seconds. Got it to Conwell. Jumped it back. Another three. Fitting.
In the double figures. Conwell has the...
Conwell will launch.
That's all.
Put some strengths and wins together. I mean, they'll have to do it again against Cal on, this weekend. But hey, you've got to drive teams that are aggressive, either pick up some fouls or get to the foul line.
Javon Hadley started all 35 games for the Cardinals last season. Conwell lets it fly. And
what were the emotions like knowing that Brian made it to this big stage with the whole world watching?
Minutes of the game to counter Louisville. That's when they got off to the races.
You bet. By the way, the turnover on Yigatolu a moment ago for 3 seconds. And there's a three.
Michael Brown, the only true freshman getting minutes for the Cards, and he's out. So they've got a bunch.
Is why I voted them as finish first in the ACC over Duke. And
because of a guy like
that touch around the rim has now made 3 baskets with this incredible arc and incredible feet.
Louisville's been in a rhythm. It's the next man up philosophy.
Sananda Fu and Isaac McNeely have combined for the 7 points to start things for the Cardinals.
No Michael Brown on the floor right now for Louisville. Conwell 3.
13 double-figure games last year. He brings length and athleticism.
Conwell out to McNeely around the shot fake. Conwell.
Brown driving. And high arcing scoop won't fall, but an offensive rebound by Frew. Now Conwell drains it.
That's what's being asked of you. Move the basketball, be unselfish, and let the defense dictate where the shot's going. And right now, Conwell's got a lot of those.
I was actually shocked that you had no comeback for me.
I loved it. Here's Conwell. Got to look
Back one go for Brandon Garrison.
And whoever gets the ball for Louisville off the glass can take it and go.
Conwell. Yes.
Zugris right back inside. That's Soiree playing in the game now. They kick
This is on the switch. When you're playing against a lethal three-point shooter, which Boozer is, you have to switch up. Make sure you take away his space.
Conwell will let fly from 3. And
4 or 5 ball screen around the foul line. And Boozer is so good at pivoting around big guys.
shot drop. Out of the corner by Arsenault. On the run, McNeely. Off the fake. Can't hit the three. Didn't attempt it. Conwell will. In front of Yugatola.
Davis Ray's on the floor to play D and to screen and run the floor.
Conwell a deep three.
Knock down and assist number 10 for Jeremy Fears. Conwell, three-pointer.
You know, it'll be one of the challenges with switching everything is you lose concentration on who and where the shooters are.
Was Junior Bridgman. I learned so much about the man, but more importantly, about what he did for us.
They're trailed by 2. Louisville's 14 of 18 from the line. Number 6 Louisville, Cincinnati. Both teams 4-0. Conwell's got another.
Side.
Conwell's open. He lets it fly and stick.
Field goal in this game.
Last thing that Pat Kelsey wanted to do is call a timeout that fast, but he was forced into it.
He couldn't wait till the media timeout after Virginia gets off to a 14-0.
Rebound comes out high to Conwell. He's wide open. And
RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett.
Much space on the perimeter and how NC State is just not applying pressure 24/7.
Conwell. He passes out of it to McNeely. 5 to shoot for Isaac McNeely. Conwell over Yugatola. He buries.
Have accomplished here in the NCAA tournament as Conwell hits it through.
3 to start the evening. We'll keep an eye. Those are early returns, still to be determined. Yeah, polls open for another.
it is.
Game and a half on those. 3 ball out of the.
Well, Tennessee's had good ball pressure, and a lack of ball pressure allows a non-player to be a player.
Conwell.
Was that worth the side look?
No, but that's okay. I like fun facts.
Conwell proven himself game in and game out. He's been great. Here's Stanford in the 2-3 zone.
Conwell stick.
Louisville needs every possession they can get right now. Long three.
We talk about valuing possessions. You're just taking a quick shot the last possession and slow down and get a higher quality shot. That's how you maintain your advantage in this game.
And here is Conwell. We talked about Ryan Conwell at the top. He is scoreless so far in almost the first 10 minutes of play. Looking for the bucket and has
points so far tonight as Ruffin gets one to go on the baseline. He now has 13 points for the Tigers.
The ball in his hands, leading the break. Rogers, Conwell again.
But back over to the Cardinals. Here they come, a chance to tie or take the lead. Conwell wants the lead, gets it.
It's quivering.
You don't leave him.
Yep. Back up to double digits. Conwell, yes, sir.
Didn't shoot all that many of them with Alabama last year, but made 12 of the 26. Conwell wide open on the wing.
Not quite a tournament lock. They have a big chance to just about lock up a bid today or Tuesday at North Carolina before finishing the season at.
Who runs a more energetic practice than Pat Kelsey? I don't think you and I have met him. There isn't one. Conwell.
Tough shot and almost got it to drop. Conwell spots and hits.
That's Memphis basketball. They want to beat you up on the offensive glass.
Conwell, another one.
Conwell.
Dead. Not able to knock in that little short shot inside the lane. Another chance for Louisville to cut this lead. And three-pointer is
Wake has never led
Conwell. Conwell for three. Yes!
Was shooting the lights out from three-point territory. And they've had a great night from distance.
over and just put that ball in the rim.
Conwell back in there, steps back.
Jason Pryor out for Zubris. Conwell rises and hits.
1 for 6 shooting for Brown in the first half.
Yeah, that's the shot you want from Clayville. He gets that look. It's open just like that.
Going to have for Day Thomas, who hasn't scored after 10 in the first. Conwell.
This guy. Oh, rough and goodness. I don't know how he got that up, but Luke saves it out of the basket. Fruit comes up with the loose ball.
Turned over again. Rogers making a difference since he was put in the game by Pat Kelsey.
Trimble being a little bit loose with the ball there. Put the ball right in front of Rogers' face.
Conwell and Hadley will bring it up. Hadley will bring it down. McNeely in the paint outside. Conwell for 3.